In the very heart of a bustling metropolis, a woman named Emmy, ageless and resplendent, meanders the cobblestone streets, her footsteps echoing against the ancient stones. Emmy is 82 years old, and every morning, regardless of the weather, she embarks on this familiar journey, a tradition that spans decades rather than out of necessity. In Japan, it's not uncommon to see elders in their 80s and 90s traversing the city with a sense of independence that defies their years. Emmy is no exception. Her footsteps are steady, her movements graceful, and her smile warm. No walker, no cane, just life, lived with purpose. But what is the secret to Emmy's vitality? Genetics, they say, are the keys to longevity. But science tells a different story. According to a study published in Nature in 2016, only 20% of how we age is determined by genetics. The other 80% is lifestyle. So what are these habits that keep the Japanese elders mobile, independent, and full of life? That's what we'll explore today. In Japan, the environment encourages movement. People walk to buy groceries. Meals are eaten on low tables, requiring the body to bend and sit. Floors are often tatami, soft but low, which means standing up uses real muscles. Compare that to the U.S., where life often becomes increasingly sedentary after retirement. More time in chairs, cars, or screens, and less natural movement. It's not about blame, it's about awareness. A report by the World Health Organization, WHO, shows that Japanese adults over 70 maintain independence longer than most populations worldwide, not due to hospitals or healthcare access, but because of daily physical engagement. They're not exercising. They're just living in a way that keeps their muscles active. That this kind of movement isn't dramatic. It's consistent, daily, intentional, and it starts with how they organize their lives and what they choose to preserve. Japanese elders don't go to the gym. Most don't lift weights, and very few use machines or fitness apps. But they move all day, every day, not to burn calories, but to live their lives. In Okinawa, one of the world's blue zones, elders in their 80s still garden, sweep, cook, and walk. They move organically, not with sweatbands, but with rhythm. They might not call it exercise, but the effect is the same. Or better, they keep their legs strong, joints lubricated, balanced, naturally trained, no resistance bands, no online fitness classes, just living. Movement loss is not inevitable, but it's not just about movement. Food plays a crucial role in the longevity of Japanese elders. Food isn't about getting thin, it's about staying strong. What you eat after 60 plays a huge role in how well you walk, stand, and move. And the Japanese diet, especially among elders, does something remarkable. It protects muscles and joints quietly every day. The World Health Organization ranks Japan as the country with the longest healthy life expectancy. Not just in years lived, but in years live, with independence. A big reason? Their food? Food as muscle protection. One of the biggest threats to mobility after 60 is sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that comes with age. They show that in Japan, the rates of sarcopenia are significantly lower than in the U.S. A 2019 study in the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia, and Muscle found that diets rich in plant-based proteins and fermented foods are linked to preservation of muscle mass and physical performance in older adults. Unlike high-fat, high-sugar diets common in the West, traditional Japanese meals are high in fiber, moderate in protein, rich in antioxidants, and low in inflammatory fats. Every bite is intentional, not about control, but about support. They eat to move, they eat to stay upright. But it's not just about movement and food. The cultural mindset of the Japanese also plays a significant role in their longevity. Aging is respected, even celebrated. Wrinkles are seen as proof of wisdom. Slower steps are not signs of weakness, but of presence. This cultural mindset doesn't just comfort the soul, it affects the body. Elders in Japan are expected to contribute to remain engaged, cooking, gardening, shopping, walking. And because they remain useful, they remain mobile. If you're over 60 and struggling to stay steady on your feet, if getting up from a chair feels harder than it used to, you're not alone. And it's not too late. The truth is, you don't need perfect genetics to stay mobile. You just need consistency, patience, and a little help from tradition. What we've seen in Japan isn't a miracle. It's not youth. It's not magic. It's movement, nutrition, and respect woven into everyday life. And the best part, you can start wherever you are. 1 cup of miso soup, 1 walk around the block, 1 stretch, 1 shift in how you view your own aging. If this video gave you a new perspective or simply made you feel seen, please tap the like button. It helps this message reach more people like you. And if you want more content rooted in tradition, not trends, subscribe to The Miracle Leaf. Every week we share quiet, natural strategies from Japanese longevity for a stronger body, clear mind, and more peaceful life after 60. Your journey matters, and it can continue with strength. Now let's take a closer look at some specific examples of the daily activities that contribute to the Japanese elders' mobility and longevity. 1. Walking. Walking is a common form of transportation in Japan, especially in cities. Elders walk to the grocery store to meet friends and to visit family. They walk slowly, often in groups, and the act of walking becomes a social event rather than a chore. This consistent, low-impact physical activity helps to keep their muscles strong and their joints lubricated. 2. Gardening. Many Japanese elders continue to garden, even into their 80s and 90s. Gardening requires a variety of movements, from bending to lift plants, to squatting to weed, to using hand awls to prune. These movements help to keep the muscles in the legs, arms, and back strong and flexible. 3. Cooking. Cooking involves a variety of movements, from chopping vegetables to stirring pots. These movements help to keep the muscles in the arms and hands strong and flexible. Additionally, cooking often involves standing for extended periods, which helps to improve balance and stability. 4. Sweeping. Sweeping is a common chore in Japan, and it requires a lot of bending and reaching. This movement helps to keep the back muscles strong and flexible, and it also helps to improve balance and stability. 5. Eating. Traditional Japanese meals are often eaten on low tables, known as chabudai. This requires the elder to sit on the floor, which helps to strengthen the legs and core. Additionally, the slow, deliberate act of eating helps to improve digestion and reduce stress. 6. Tai Chi. Tai Chi is a popular form of exercise in Japan, and it is known for its slow, flowing movements. Tai Chi helps to improve balance, flexibility, and strength, and it is gentle enough for elders to practice without causing injury. In addition to these activities, the Japanese diet plays a crucial role in maintaining mobility and longevity. The traditional Japanese diet is high in fiber, low in fat, and rich in antioxidants. It is also low in processed foods and high in fresh, whole foods. This diet helps to support the body's natural ability to repair and rejuvenate, and it helps to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. Some specific foods that are beneficial for maintaining mobility and longevity include 1. Fish. Fish is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for maintaining healthy joints and reducing inflammation. 2. Soy is a complete protein that is rich in isoflavones, which have been shown to help reduce the risk of osteoporosis and improve bone density. 3. Miso. Miso is a fermented soybean paste that is rich in probiotics, which help to support digestion and immune function. 4. Green tea. Green tea is rich in antioxidants, which help to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. 5. Ginger. Ginger is a powerful anti-inflammatory that helps to reduce joint pain and improve digestion. 6. Seaweed. Seaweed is rich in iodine, which is essential for thyroid function and metabolism. 7. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, and they have been shown to help boost the immune system and reduce the risk of cancer. In addition to these foods, it's important to avoid foods that are high in sugar, processed ingredients, and unhealthy fats. These foods can contribute to inflammation, oxidative stress, and weight gain, all of which can negatively impact mobility and longevity. Finally, it's important to note that the Japanese mindset towards aging plays a significant role in their longevity. In Japan, aging is respected and celebrated rather than feared or ignored. Elders are seen as wise and valuable members of society, and they are expected to continue to contribute to their communities. This mindset helps to create a sense of purpose and meaning in life, which is essential for maintaining mental and emotional health. In conclusion, the secret to Emi's vitality is not a mystery. It is a combination of daily movement, a traditional Japanese diet, and a mindset that respects and celebrates aging. By incorporating these elements into our own lives, we can also maintain our mobility and longevity and continue to live our lives with purpose and joy.